What's up, phony homies? Guess what? Today is draft day. Yes, that's right. We are going to be going live today with a draft. So you're going to see how me and a special guest get things lined up and ready to go. So the real question is, are you ready? Let's go. So once again, phony homies, it's your good pal DL Dustin Lingman here with the Fake Football Guys. Unfortunately, today JC is actually drafting, so he's actually drafting 5 leagues at once. So that's right. But nonetheless, I thought it would be great, and so did he, that we do a live draft show. So who did I get? I decided to ask the champion of my home league to actually be a guest and help us through this draft process. So I'm going to bring in Jake Hofer. What's up, Jake?
Hey, pleasure to be here. It's a big day today. I've been yearning for fantasy football for quite a while now, so I'm actually really excited for today.
Oh man, me too, man. And I'm in 3 different leagues. How many leagues are you in?
This is it. This is the best league to be a part of, and that's the only one I want to be a part of. So
you're darn right it is. Yeah, man. More or less, like, just really excited about this show. I'm in 3 different leagues. Yesterday, I drafted in my 14-man league.
It's crazy.
Which pretty much, man, there is no such thing as waivers. It's do or die. Like, if you mess up your draft, that's it. You're just kind of sitting there hoping maybe you'll get a backup and get back in the swing of things. But it's a long, long draft. That draft took 4 hours. 4-hour draft. So let's just say that's why I only do. They have their own special day. I don't try to draft anyone else or any other leagues that day. So tonight I have 2. I have our league, and then I have a standard league. So I'm kind of in between a whole bunch of different leagues, which is really awesome. But I mean, what do you think? You're the champ this year. Is there anything that you're going to do different this year? Is there any like little rituals that you do to help you prepare for our draft?
Other than consume some crappy TikToks of people trying to tell you what to do and follow some threads on Twitter. That's about it. You know, I do that, and I feel that the league, you can win it on waivers. So that's been my strategy. And, you know, I've won twice here in this league, and I would say the magic's been in the waivers.
So do you ever tune into our show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're a huge fan, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tune in. I listen to what you guys say, and then I'm like, I hope. There's been a couple times where you guys talk about people on the waiver to potentially pick up, and I'm like, that's who I'm targeting, and I hope like heck you guys don't. Sometimes that's the case. Sometimes they get gobbled up. So it's I appreciate you guys doing the homework for me, and I can just listen along when I'm driving and get some really good information week to week.
That's right. Phony homies. We helped Jake win. I'm gonna take it because you hit me up a couple times. You were texting me who to start, who to sit. So it's like we both won, right?
Yeah,
we're like both winners. Right?
Yeah, I should have brought the belt in for this just so I could show it off here.
I was kind of hoping you would. I was like, all right, cool. All right.
Ooh, okay. I just opened up the draft. I have pick 1, so that's
yes,
not the one you want. Not the one you want. Who went first in your draft yesterday? 1-1.
That would be my brother-in-law. His name is Zach. So he went first. So am I Christian McCaffrey, which I feel like everybody and their mama is honestly going to be drafting. So first overall, which is kind of crazy. I'm actually 7th. Ooh.
That's a good one. Unless you
want a bad one.
The worst pick in the draft is the 7th pick. This is how it should look.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you do get that. They're like, this is the absolute worst pick. No, I mean, honestly, my other brother-in-law was like 14th. So he was like, I just look it because I get like double dip, and then I don't have to like think about it for a good hour or 45 minutes. I'm like,
true.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I was sitting next to him and he's like, who should I take, Justin? I'm like, I'm not helping you this year. You're on your own, bro. I'm going against you. I'm not giving you advice right now. You can tune in and watch us. Maybe I'll say something, but other than that, you're on your own, bro. But it was so funny because he like asked me and then he's like, okay. And he called like his cousin and we both say the same thing. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, dude, you know what? Let's just stop asking me. So yeah, I mean, overall, I guess I can go ahead and maybe share. Well, we'll wait until we start picking. But it looks like Brian is you're number one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm one of one. Very first pick.
See, it's kind of weird because all these names are kind of. It looks like Ben's number 2 for the shoe. I don't know who that is. We got my sister-in-law, LP Lauren. She won it not last year, but the year before.
Yeah.
Mistaken, so that's pretty cool. Then we got Sean. Okay, that's one of my coworkers. Andrew Valentine. He used to produce the show. So shout out Andrew. I hope you're actually actually drafting and not just whatever. And then right after me, we got JC. So that's gonna be interesting. We're gonna be sniping each other all year, so that'll be fun. And Rudd is number 9. Woo, that sucks. And the kind of end it all is my good friend's brother, Andrew. Got a lot of Andrews in our league. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm hoping. I really don't have that much strategy because it depends. Like seventh pick overall, I actually don't mind it. I'd rather be like more 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
But I feel like the fact that it's like I go 7th and then I get the turn real quick. So
I was hoping for anything but the first pick, and I don't. I will say this. This is a little snippet of information. No league top scorer has ever had back-to-back years, and then they have the no running backs over the age of 27, and so a lot of the just statistics that people string together. Christian McCaffrey's probably not going to be the number 1 scorer of the year, but how do you not draft him? I don't know. I'm not sold on him as I sit here right now.
I would draft him. Like overall, I would draft him because last year I was sitting where you were. I was number 1,
and it was good.
And I was sitting the same thing. I'm like, no man, I don't trust CMC because when he was on the Panthers, man, like he
Always
was
hurt.
injured. He had the injury bug.
Yeah.
And then he was out to like 4 to 6 weeks and things of that nature, and it just sucked, bro. Like you're just in that hell because you basically you're building your team around him, and then all of a sudden your best guy's out and you're just scrambling. The year before that, I think JC traded me him, and I traded him Nick Chubb, and JC won it. He won the whole league, so that was fun, just to watch him be successful. But nonetheless, man, Christian McCaffrey, I think you're right. I think it just depends on like where you see most value. Our last show, I kind of mentioned this too, that normally like top running backs. If you get them on your team, like if you go RB heavy, right? Mm-hmm. I would say majority of them, like your team doesn't even make the playoffs. It's a weird statistic on that. Mm-hmm. Along with that too, like running backs get injured real quick because they're taking all the blows, week after week after week. So if you kind of do that whole running back hero, RB hero or whatever, like, it's like anything in a draft. You're gonna be up 1, you're gonna lose something on the back end. So
yeah.
But
is this half point PPR or full point PPR? This half point PPR.
Full.
It is full. So Christian, I mean that's another really big part of why he might be a really good pick here.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it is hard. Like first round, first pick, because you literally have all these guys.
Yeah.
Right. You could go with CD Lamb. You could get Tariq Hill, and which that's the other debate. Like I've seen that too, where people are like, well, you want to go RB because there's not that many top guys, and wide receiver is super deep. However, like if you do that, and then you get to like your, like let's say you get your RB1 and 2, and then you get like one crack at like a decent wide receiver, like the ones that you're left with, it's always kind of like a 50-50, like, oh God, I hope they break this year, but 9 out of 10 times they really don't. So I don't know. It's fun. It's fun, right? It's all crapshoot, really.
Yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of chatter about Bijan Robinson. Do you think he has a legitimate blowout year? Because I saw, speaking of just clips, someone's like, it was some ESPN guy. He's like, Bijan Robinson, 1 of 1. If I could do it over again.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bijan, like he did pretty well last year, right? And this year they have a veteran quarterback. They got a new offensive coordinator. They have weapons. Like Kirk Cousins has weapons.
Yeah.
Bijan being one of them. Wow, say that 3 times fast. And I think with that, like any like draft picks, really, you want that like running back that can catch the ball, right? That kind of is starting to be the trend, right? You don't want just like a bell cow, which I don't think really exists that much on a lot of teams anymore. Mm-hmm. There's always like a shared backfield, but especially in PPR, man, like obviously points per reception. So he just kind of sprinkles that in even more. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. He was a rookie last year, so he's been in the NFL now for a whole year
with a good quarterback.
Better
quarterback.
And now, he knows the playbook a little bit better. Although he did, they got a new offensive coordinator, new head coach. So that's going to be kind of tricky. It's going to be, we'll see. But I kind of believe the hype, man. I really do. So
it's always, I mean, that's the fun. We were talking earlier of just how everyone knows everything right now. But quickly, you start to see some dings in people's armor week 2, week 3, week 4 of, players not panning out how they're supposed to. And I think that's the fun and addicting thing of fantasy football.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what makes you keep coming back, right? Like, yeah, man, it's just, yeah, because it's like, oh, okay, next year I'm going to do this. And then you completely forget because you're like, oh, crap, wait, who's who? What's what? And everything changes so fast in the NFL, too. Especially like new linemen, new coaches.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins now is, on the Falcons. Like, what the hell's going on? So, like, are they going to be good? Are they not? So, I don't know. I think it's fun. It's a crapshoot. I mean, it is somewhat strategy, but it's a lot of just luck, bro. Like,
what's the rule of thumb for taking a top end quarterback? Because last year I remember I picked Jared. I was the first person to take quarterback. I took Jared Allen, which was ended up being a really good pick. And I remember the commentary was like, "Ooh, took a quarterback this early," and it worked out really well.
Yeah, because there has been a shift. It used to be like, okay, it doesn't matter. Take your quarterback like 7th round. Take it like super late. Now all of a sudden, like more and more people are grabbing those guys in the early rounds. And then I think overall, like you kind of want that quarterback that's mobile, right? Mobile quarterbacks are like the new thing.
You get a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, and it's just you're constant. You got that floor, right? Where versus like a pocket, like okay, if he misses the guy and they run it, then hands it off to the running back. Well, then he's still sitting at 0. So a lot of people are targeting those guys. I think the one thing is, forget what happened last year. It's a clean slate. I know I said this on Wednesday, but it is a clean slate. So don't go off of like numbers from last year. I think that's your biggest mistake that you can do. Is think like, for example, Jared Allen, right? All of a sudden, what happened to Buffalo? Buffalo got rid of like Stephon Diggs. They got rid of all their basically wide receivers, and they got like rookies now. And they also have a backfield, right? So chances are they're probably going to be protecting Jared Allen a little bit more, where you're not going to see him use his legs like he once did, right? Because they want to make sure he stays healthy and gets to them and all that fun stuff. Not saying that it's going to work, not saying like don't draft him, but that's another thing to kind of keep in mind as you're going through this draft. Like, did you do your homework? Do you understand what type of offense they are, right? If they're run heavy, then why are you drafting the number 1 wide receiver on their team, right? Probably not going to happen. And it's not like they're going to magically just start slinging the ball. So it depends on the offensive coordinator too. Like, do they get a new guy? He's got a new value system. So there's a lot of factors, but to answer your question in short, I think everybody's now kind of jumping on their quarterback sooner because they've found that like if you have a crap quarterback, like your team can get sunk. It doesn't matter if you have all these great like wide receivers and running backs. If your quarterback isn't putting up at least minimally 10 points, you're
too much of a discrepancy. Yeah, you can't come back.
No, you're just sunk, and especially if you're going up against like someone who has a Patrick Mahomes or has
Drops 30, 35 points.
Yeah, easily. And sometimes those are very valuable because maybe your wide receiver just had an off game, or maybe your running back got injured like halfway through the quarter, and like, okay, this guy's going to make up for that. Like I view quarterbacks and tight ends are kind of like the cherry on top, right? Yeah. They're just going to give you that push over. Like your workhorses are going to do their work, but in case they have an off day, they can get picked up by the quarterback, right? I remember, I think a couple of years ago, I had Kyler Murray, who literally was like, help my team like half the year because they were still trying to like gel. And that usually happens too in your the first month of football. It's still kind of like extended training camp. Like these guys are getting there, they're starting to gel, but they really haven't, hit that stride yet where they're like, all right, I'm up to my NFL like performance level, they're still dealing with like growing pains and things like that. So your first month is kind of critical. And that's one thing I would say to anyone who's playing fantasy is like, don't pull that trigger too soon. Like, just because they suck like the first 2 games doesn't mean they're going to suck at week 8, when you're in the playoffs. So,
yeah, I feel like there's a handful of players that I'm curious how they'll do. Like Travis Kelce, with it being one of them, of very very rich position in terms of projections. But he's kind of getting old, and you have to wonder if the Chiefs are going to have just like all dynasties fall at one point, right?
Oh, absolutely. And it's kind of funny. This year, there's a lot more, like, I would say, choices at tight end than any of the years before. Because I think, a couple years back, it was either you got Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and you were just kind of hoping, or Mark Andrews. Maybe your top 5, there's like a top 5 of tight ends that you really wanted. And then if you didn't get those guys, you were kind of sunk, right? Let's see, I'm just kind of looking up some of the. So I would say, this year's a little bit different. You got Sam Laporta from Detroit. He's like the number 1 tight end, which is crazy. And then you got
was he a rookie last year? Was he a rookie last year? Yeah.
He was a rookie. And then Travis Kelce. And then you got Trey McBride, who's coming down strong for Arizona. And then you got Mark Andrews, Dalton Kincaid, Evan Ingram, Kyle Pitts, George Kittle, Jake Ferguson, and David Njoku, who actually probably helped you. If you had him last year, he probably helped you win or get at least into the playoffs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just rattled off 10 great tight ends that you're not like, used to be just 5 and you scratch your head. This time you got at least 10 that you can at least feel comfortable with, and not freak out. So, is that your mama?
No, it's someone else. I'm getting a voicemail now. Do you when you're picking your like, obviously the more points, more touchdowns they score, better players for fantasy football. Do you ever look at the Super Bowl odds of who has the highest chance and try to snipe, not necessarily the top end players, but try to find people that hypothetically should win more games, which means they score more points than their opponents?
I mean, yes and no. I think overall what I look at is like how the offense is run, right? Are they more pass heavy or run heavy? And then I kind of like target that according. How are they utilizing their tight end, right? Fantasy is a little bit different than actual football, because actual football, like, there could be a really great team, but they don't really translate over to fantasy, right? There isn't like that guy, so it's a little bit tricky when you look at that. Like the odds are like, oh, this team's going to make the Super Bowl this year. For myself, like, one thing to keep in mind, that the team that you draft is not going to be the team that you're going to end with, right? Yeah. And understanding when to pull that trigger, or is there more value at this tight end or this team, because everyone's going to start having their identity kind of come through, and you got to know when to pivot. Like, I guarantee last year nobody drafted David Njoku like right off the bat. Maybe some people did.
Maybe in a 14-man league, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But chances are you grabbed him off the waiver because all of a sudden he started getting hot. And don't forget, he got hot because, Deshaun Watson went down. And you had Joe Flacco in there. And what do quarterbacks tend to do when they're kind of like in a new system? They rely on their tight end, right? Because that's the guy who's always cutting across, right? He's usually the guy open because, everyone's double teaming their wide receiver 1 or what have you. So that's the thing too, is like, for me, the strategy is like, all right, cool. How many wins can I get in the first, I call it the first quarter, which is like the first 4 games, right? and then kind of pivoting and adjusting from there? A great question, bro.
I
mean, you're the pro. You're the one who won. I'm the one who lost to you last year, so
dude,
I'm just probably asking you questions. Honestly,
no, it's just getting lucky on that waiver wire. But I mean, that's the thing is like, obviously, it was super into it. And do you ever think that limits your potential?
Like always relying on the waivers?
No. Like over analyzing things versus like being a dummy like me, where it's like, I don't know, I'll go with this.
Yeah, I think you can. I know for a fact I've overthought stuff, or I've been like, for example, last year drafted Dak Prescott. First half of the season, straight trash. Well, not trash, but I was like, oh, this sucks. Oh, like, all right, I'm gonna go with Jared Goff. I think they're better. Blah blah. So I dropped him. What happened? Dak like all of a sudden like broke through and he was like the top quarterback for fantasy last year, and I was like, well, the fuck, I had him. So it was just point being, it was like me overthinking and me just not being patient and just like getting rid of like I think I'm addicted to the waiver wire because it's like, oh, this guy's everyone's talking about. Oh, okay, I got to get him before anybody else like picks him up, and like, okay, he's going to be the secret sauce to my team. And sometimes you just dropped your secret sauce, and you got some guy who had a really good game 1 week, and now you're kicking yourself because a quarterback's going off, and that could have helped you win the Super Bowl last year, right?
Yeah.
If I had Dak versus C.J. Stroud. Or even I had Kyler Murray last year, and I was like, oh, okay, Kyler's going to come back and just eat. Nope, didn't happen. So yeah, you can definitely overthink. I obviously overthink all the time with this because even my wife gets mad. I'm like, who should I start? Should I start this guy or that guy? She's like, I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, do you have your own show? Why are you asking me? So yes, you can overthink it. And sometimes, like I said, you just got to be patient. Overall,
gun to your head, who's going to be the highest scoring like wide receiver or running back when we fast forward to the end of this season? Do you have enough conviction to say it is Christian McCaffrey, or is it someone that maybe isn't getting all the hype that we think of? So like, I mean, outside of quarterbacks.
So to answer your question with like running back, some sneaky guys I think that nobody's really talking about is like Devon A-Chain. I'm probably totally messing up his. I think he's going to have a really good season, but I don't know. Christian McCaffrey, I mean, he's a workhorse, but he was on the cover of Madden, so there's that.
He's got everything going against him.
Yeah.
And here, I'm going to pick him. Maybe.
We'll see. I don't know. I honestly think that I think you're going to see a change. I think there's some younger guys like Tyreek Hill. Like everyone, obviously, he's a solid pick.
He's got 12 kids.
Yeah, and he's getting a little bit older. He's been in the league for a while.
And his thing is speed, right? And so you get slower as you get older.
Exactly. And, you don't recover as fast. And, a lot of things can happen. So, I mean, I could see CeeDee Lamb, who just got extended a contract, actually doing really well because who else are they throwing it to, right? Tyreek Hill. You got Waddle, and Waddle actually, I've heard some rumors of him being like really, really good, and turning some heads. So to say it now overall, oh man, that's tough because I'm like looking at all these names. I'm like, ooh, AJ Brown. Yeah, AJ Brown could, he could be really good. But gun in my head, I'd probably go CD. I think CD's going to have a really strong year as far as running back. I'm going to stick with Christian McCaffrey. Like last year I had him. I would say majority of every game, he at least had a touchdown.
He had like a crazy run.
Yeah, he had a streak. I think I want to say 7, maybe. Yeah, 7. Yeah, that's a good call.
How many
I'm guessing here?
Games in a row?
So just a heads up, everybody. Our draft actually is 17.
Snapped to 17. Snapped to 17, but I don't know if that was like from the season before that leap.
Might have been, which is crazy, dude. Which is nuts. Just a heads up, phony homies. Obviously, this is a live draft show, and you're probably like, "Why do they keep talking? I thought they're supposed to be drafting." Our draft doesn't really start for another 5 minutes. I guess we could have went live right at the draft, but I figured,
why not? Catch up, got some housekeeping.
Yeah, let's see what's going on, bro. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see how this all goes. It's kind of fun. Oh, okay. So JC is in here. You can tell because once we got some auto drafters. So it looks like Lauren's auto drafting. Oh man, Andrew Valentine's auto drafting. I hope he doesn't turn out to be like one of those people that like, oh, oops, I should have told him I didn't want to play this year, but whatever. And then he's like that guy that never sets his lineup, and I hate when that happens. Yeah. I hate it because sometimes they still beat me.
Like, I know. There's nothing worse. I remember the first year I won. This being a high level of transparency. The first time I won in our league, I forgot it was an auto draft, and I still won the league. Now I was active in the waiver wire. But that victory took some away because like you
didn't pick the team. You didn't pick the team, man.
The Yahoo algorithm did me right though.
Actually, it honestly does though. Like I've seen a lot of people like get a stacked team. You're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, wait, they auto draft? Okay, how did they get like all these guys like just falling to them? Like I was paying attention, and it's like, no, you're so focused on your own that you missed out on like CD Lamb or some like random person.
One of my favorite things fresh off a draft is getting the email of the draft report card.
How bad you did?
Yeah, I love those. Or I think the times where I've got the best rating was like my worst team. Like you're poised to win. You're poised to win the league, and
you're gonna win it awful. And you're like, really? Yeah, because it's based. Like ADP, I feel is like definitely like an outline of like who you should grab, right? But I don't think it's an end all be all. And like, yeah, at the end of the day, man, if there's a player you like and he's there and you're ready to go, grab him. Like, just go for it. I don't understand, like, like I said, it's a guideline. It's not the end all be all. And if you're just really into Treek Hill or, CD Lamb and that's your person and you're like, I want them on your team, fuck it. Go for it. Grab them early if you need to.
Are you more likely to draft Bears guys because you love the Bears so much?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, if they follow me, great, but I don't really target that. I know there's at least one person in our league that really goes all out and tries to get the Bears. I mean, it is fun when you're watching the game and like they're doing well. Like, I'm kicking.
Not fun when it's going bad though.
No, sucks. Yeah, I tend not to do that because now you're thinking of a fan versus like production, right? Yeah. Like, I remember one of our league members literally had all the Bears. I think he had like the Cole Kmet, he had Justin Fields, he had everyone except for DJ Moore. I had DJ Moore, and he was like he's like, come on, man, let's just trade. And he gave me like the worst offers. I was like, I'm not trading. I'm like, and then finally I was like, all right, DJ had a really great game. I don't think that's going to happen again. So I gave it to him, and it's just like,
oh no.
But the thing is like you're really going to start your whole draft, or you're going to start your whole like week with a whole bunch of Bears games or players and relying on that one. And if they have a shit game, like all of your players are just Anywho, so we're getting down to a minute and a half. I'm going to start sharing my screen, bro. So you got a minute 19 left, my guy.
C-Mac already has questionable next to him. What is his health status?
I don't know. Maybe you should
McCaffrey
take a look. He hurt his calf, right? Okay. But everyone everyone going around is saying that he should be okay. So, or he should be good week 1.
I remember this was a long time ago. I picked this is like before fantasy evolved so much, and I picked Andrew Luck pick 1, and he got hurt that first when his career was over. I was like, dang. So I have a really bad track record with the first overall pick, so it's almost an omen here.
Yeah, I mean, for myself, like I remember one year I got Julio Jones. I finally was able to draft him. I was like so excited, and then he had like the worst. That was the year he got like a touchdown, like 1. All right, our draft is about to begin in almost 10 seconds. Here we go. Man. Get ready. Well, you still have time. You don't have to like make your first pick right away. But just say
this is a heavy pick. Oh man,
Jake, you got a minute to pick.
We got to go with the odds. We got to go with all the people smarter than me. We did it.
Who'd you get?
C-Max off the board.
Okay.
We did it.
Nice. I gotta pull up the thing where I can see. Here it is. Okay. Let me just minimize mine. Can I see? All right. So
who took number 2 off the board?
Treek Hill, Finding Debo. That would be my friend Ben. Ben took Treek Hill, which is kind of surprising.
That is.
I honestly, I'm kind of high on CD Lamb, so we'll see for the shoe.
See how far he falls down.
I have no idea who for the shoe is. I'm guessing that might be Andrew, maybe. I don't know.
I think so. It says Andrew.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so he's gonna bring it, unless he's auto picking. He might be auto picking. So in that regard,
CD is off the board.
Yeah. So they always take it all the way down the full minute. I'm just like, okay, if you're auto drafting, just pick the dude.
Just go boom.
So,
okay. Looks like Lauren has joined the draft.
Oh, maybe she was watching. Maybe she's one of the 4 people watching. It was like, oh crap, it's my turn. LP, who's she gonna take? I'm gonna go. I don't know. I would go. I don't know.
St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. Okay. So, that's one guy that a lot of people have not been talking. Well, they have been, but I didn't think he would go. I would have thought, okay, yeah, because Amon-Ra's next, so looks like this is either going to be a Lamar Chase or someone to grab another running back. Let's see what we got here. Mustache Ride goes with Breece Hall.
He's one that should be interesting.
Dude, it's not going to be that interesting. We've been talking about this guy.
Oh, you're up.
Oh, I am up. Okay, so do I go? I got a minute. Okay, so let's see. Who do I like better? You know what? This is what I want.
Oh, AJ Brown is off the board.
Yes, he is. Story time. Lamar Chase, I was gonna grab. I already have him, so I kind of want to change up my league a little bit. Don't know if that's gonna bite me in the butt or not, but Jamar Chase, I think is gonna have a good season. I'm a little bit concerned just because there's that contract talk, so I don't know if that really is gonna affect anything. I'm sure they're gonna be like, oh, we'll revisit this after the year, but I feel like that was good. I went a little bit lower because he's actually an ADP. He's like the 9th pick, so really. At my pick at 7, well, it should have been Jamar Chase, which is crazy because Jamar actually is the 5th pick overall, and he dropped all the way to 7. So that goes to show you a lot of people aren't high on him. And Rudd goes with Justin Jefferson, which that's interesting. Very, very interesting.
Rookie quarterback.
Not even. JJ McCarthy's out. He's out for the whole season. So Sam Darnold will be throwing to Justin. But honestly, Justin Jefferson is one of those guys. He's like DeAndre Hopkins, right? Like, think how many quarterbacks DeAndre Hopkins had, and he still had 1,000-yard season.
True.
Even last year, Justin Jefferson got injured, was out for like a good 3 or 4 games, still pulled off a 1,000-yard season. So he's kind of like a set and forget it kind of guy, for sure.
What about I don't want to say. I'm not going to say because hopefully this person falls.
Okay. See, it's a little different when you're going live because you're like, oh, yeah, I totally want this guy. And like, we got at least 6 people watching. I'm guessing some of those are
league members.
League. Yeah, absolutely. So we got Bears support. Bears. I don't know, something. Yeah. Okay, Garrett Wilson. Okay, Garrett Wilson. Nice.
Bear Super Packer sucks. That's what his name is.
So I was just like, huh? So Garrett Wilson, I grabbed him last year. I was really high on him last year. The only thing is with him, um, good old Aaron Rodgers got injured within 4 seconds. So it was
Isn't
just
that
like,
something?
and he was one of those guys. Remember we were talking about like don't pull the trigger too soon, yada yada.
Yeah.
He was one of those guys where I was like, I'm gonna hang on to him, and it like bit me in the ass. I had him in like T Higgins, and I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he didn't. You. Okay, so who's up? Is he still up? Bears suck, or Bears super Packers suck. Okay. Oh, he's last, so he gets a double dip. All right.
So, okay, so that was the first full round.
Yep.
Three running backs, and the rest was
all wide receivers. So there you go, man. It's fine. Yeah, and no one's really. Well, I guess a lot of people are doing hero RB, man. And he went with Jonathan Taylor and.
DJ
Oh wow, DJ Moore. You know who picked him? Rudd. Rudd picked his ass. The 12th overall. Wow.
What was his ADP?
He's low. He wasn't. Yeah. He definitely wasn't 12.
But his team is always pretty darn good.
Yeah, you know what? Rudd has that like horseshoe up his wazoo for whatever reason. He always I'm always shocked. He pulls it out every. Okay, it's my turn to draft. Saquon, damn you! This is what's going to happen all draft. Is I'm going to be getting sniped, or I'm going to snipe JC, and it's going to be like one of those things. Okay. Let me think here. Man, it's funny how fast time goes when you're on the clock. Shitballs. Okay, I think. Where do I want? Crap! 30 seconds. All right. You know what?
Oh, he did it.
I did it. I pulled the trigger, guys. I pulled the trigger, and we were talking about this in the pre-show about like rookies, right? And we were talking about wide receivers and stuff like that. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is gonna be special. However, if you oversee my team, I have AJ Brown now, Marvin Harrison, which could be a question mark because we really don't know how great he's gonna be. Typically, wide receivers take their step the second year. But this is Marvin Harrison Jr. Everybody's been talking about him. So we'll see.
Which Puka, I mean, he blew up last year, rookie season.
Yeah. Okay, so this is why I didn't take Puka is because, number one, he's injured, right? Which everyone's going to say, oh, he'll be fine by week 1, right? But there's also been rumors too that like Cooper Kupp, like the offense is still running through him. And when Cooper was on the field last year, Puka's like production kind of dipped. Now that was last year, so maybe it's different, right? So we should see, but I don't know, man. I just don't know.
Which is interesting because Cooper Kupp's ADP is way lower than Puka.
Yeah, it's like way down there. But I don't know. I think it probably has to do something with like I don't know, how old is?
He's old. He's like 30 something.
So maybe that's it. Like he's getting old. That's another thing too. Is like sometimes you forget that like a Derrick Henry. Like it's crazy that Derrick Henry just got picked and we're in the second round, which honestly I feel is kind of a reach. I don't think I'd grab him this early.
Is Drake London's one that I see people overhyped, underhyped, and I got 40 seconds. And I can't go running back, I feel. So I got to scoop up a wide receiver. And I'm Michael Lost in the middle here. We have Drake London, Devontae Adams, and Mike Evans. Mike Evans is pretty old, too.
Mike Evans is old.
So is Devontae Adams.
Ooh, Devontae Adams is such a great guy for you last year.
He was, but
I mean,
not much has changed there. And he's questionable.
What's he got? Does that even say?
I don't know. I clicked the little Q. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, it doesn't really. That sucks. Uh-oh. You did it. You did it. Good old reliable Devontae Adams.
Drake London, I just don't think he's going to be that good.
I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, he's got a new quarterback, and maybe he's going to be utilized different. See, it's always that 50-50. Like, maybe he's going to be better. Do. Let's see.
Oh, man.
Getting nervous. It sucks drafting because you always like second guess yourself. You're like, fuck, I should have taken.
Well, having a snake draft, like, it's going to be 15, 20 picks before I get to go again.
Yeah, that's what sucks about the number one overall. You get a bite at the apple, though, because you get the end and then the beginning of the next. So you can kind of like, for me, I thought it was kind of fun because you could go wide receiver and then you could go running back right away if you wanted to.
Yeah. I picked two mid wide receivers, so
yeah, and then you're just kind of like, but keep in mind you got CMC, so you know
that's true.
It depends on what you're trying, what type of team you're really trying to build here.
Trying to pick a winners.
God damn, Lauren took Isaiah Pacheco. Fuck you, Lauren. I wanted him. All right, Travis Etienne. That's not a bad pick. Okay, let's see. I don't know if these guys. See, that's what I try to look at too. Like, who's potentially going to fall to me, right? And who I really want to reach for. Like, I feel like Marvin Harrison, that was kind of a reach. Not really, not horrible reach, but I feel more confident.
Yahoo's going to tell you it's a reach.
Yeah, of course.
You're an idiot. You're an
idiot. Your team's going to be garbage, and you weren't paying attention. You know what I always hate is when they're like, you weren't paying attention to the bye week, and you got 3. It's like, no paying attention. If you're drafting and you're like, oh, man, Justin Jefferson, I should grab him, but his bye week is the same as so-and-so. No, I'm just going to skip it. Like, no, get out of here. You'll figure it out. But, yeah, I just always think that's funny when they knock you because of the simple fact that
I can stream it. I can stream my 2 backup running backs.
Well, fuck it.
It's 1 week.
It's 1 week. If I take the L, I take the L. But if I dominate the rest, all right.
She went Travis Kelce.
She's actually drafting. She's drafting because there's no way that Yahoo would go Isaiah Pacheco, then Travis Kelce, like same team back to back, which motherfucker. He literally took my guy. You motherfucker. Okay, I'm cool with this. I'll gladly take this guy.
What a pick.
Yes. Let's go. That's kind of a risk. This is cojones. Because
you've been making bold picks the whole way.
I know. I'm trying. It's probably gonna bite me in the ass, but it's fuck it. Scare money don't make money, right, JC?
That's right.
Oh, he's not on. Never mind. But it's true, dude. Like honestly, like I don't know. I'm really excited for him, but he's kind of the only thing I'm worried about is like his health, and I can also see Mozart, if I'm saying his name right, could get in there too and really fuck things up. So, but who knows? Let's see. It could come back around. There's quite a bit of peeps still in here. So no one's really making a run. Everyone's pretty much just kind of following the same, I would say ADP. So it's kind of crazy. Let's see what happens. We got JC. JC goes with Josh Jacobs.
Bold pick.
That is a bold pick, although not a bad pick because we talked about this last Wednesday. And keep in mind, Phony Homies, we go live every Wednesday. Oh, Rudd grabs Caleb Williams, dude.
Cut this man off. This man off.
Oh my god, dude. Not a bad idea because he may be stacking. This,
the DJ Moore Caleb stack this early though.
I mean, his first game against the Titans may not be bad. I mean, that's better than him doing like a Dunze and Caleb Williams, 2 rooks. It's not bad. It's just, I mean, he's talk about risk, right? Bold picks. That I think that's gonna. I don't know. I say that every year. I'm like, that's gonna bite right in the ass, and then he just like dominates me, like kicks the shit out of me every year. So, oh, that's better. I finally figured that out. Cool. I can actually see what the hell's going on. All right.
Debo. I almost picked Debo my last round.
That's not a bad one. Debo's, if healthy, Debo's actually pretty good. Damn. Nice pick. Oh, fuck. Here comes JC. He's probably going to snipe my guy. Son of a bitch. Don't snipe. Don't snipe my guy. Don't snipe him.
Who's your guy?
I'm not telling. JC might be listening. Okay, you can actually see, so I can't even like go ahead. Never mind. I'm not gonna let everyone see what my idea is.
I was watching your scrolling to see.
Dude, I was almost there. I was like, I'm gonna put him in the queue, and I was like, oh, I'm live. What happened? Oh, come on. He must be auto drafting because. Oh no, I take that back because JC is definitely like running the numbers. So he's probably like, oh, should I do this? Should I do this?
You got 10 seconds. Who's it gonna be?
Ooh. Please don't snipe my guy. Don't snipe my guy, JC. Jalen Waddle. Okay.
That was not your guy.
Definitely not my guy.
The first quarterback taken in the 2024 draft.
No.
Who took
Caleb Williams went first.
Oh, you're right.
Caleb Williams went ahead.
Good point.
Jalen Hurts. He went ahead.
Watch Williams has set some all sorts of crazy records.
I mean, he might, dude. Like real talk, he just might. So I gotta take a look. What do I got? I got my wide receivers. I got one running back. I got my quarterback. Here's why I did this. So if you want to know why, if everyone's like, why the hell did he reach for Jalen? Because I'm trying to stack, right? I got Jalen Hurts and I got AJ Brown, right? So I'm definitely all about the stacking. Honestly, I was gonna do Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison, but then I was like, I feel like Jalen Hurts, man, he's got that ground game too. I had him, what was it, 2 years ago? I really loved having him, and yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about earlier is like a lot of people are grabbing quarterbacks sooner than later, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that was a good steal.
Okay.
I knew it, motherfucker. I'm really curious of like who's all auto drafting. I feel like that's an auto draft pick because I feel like Sam Laporta, but I don't know. I mean, he is the number one, so I guess we'll see. You got 6 before mine. We got Lamar Jackson. Look at those cojones.
He's looking light on his feet.
He's got a good team, man, and I feel like, I mean, with Derrick Henry in the backfield too, like overall, it's gonna be fun watching that team. Fantasy-wise, it's gonna be a little bit rough, but I'm King Henry. I think Lamar Jackson. I had him ranked at like number 4 as far as QBs are concerned. So that's a good pick, man.
Yeah, it was an impulse pick, honestly. And now,
like I said, man, like sometimes you just got it. Like for me, I grabbed Jalen Hurts because I was like, I want him. I'm not gonna wait around, fuck around. I'll just grab him, and either it's gonna bite me in the ass or not. So.
Pittman.
Okay.
He was really consistent last year. Extremely consistent.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Anthony Richardson's gonna be back healthy. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm liking my team. I am liking my team.
You got a good stack. I like the stack.
I like
one of the best in the league.
I'm a little bit nervous with running back and my second wide receiver, but we'll see because they're both kind of rookies. But we'll see what happens, man. Got to risk the biscuit, you know. I forget the name.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, there you go. You got to risk it for the biscuit. I was like, risk the biscuit. People are like, what?
You could do that too.
Why would you risk your biscuit? just leave it alone.
Who's Lauren going to take here?
I don't like that pick.
And we got James Cook off the board.
Really? Or who picked James Cook?
Drew.
Really? Wow.
And Andrew scooped him up.
That's not a bad. I mean, Trey McBride. Fuck you, Lauren. God damn.
She went with the tight end. The tight
end.
Dude,
she's got a stack. She's got Travis Kelce and Trey McBride.
Yeah.
What the? Okay. All right. Good for you, girl. Her team. Wow. Okay. It's not bad, dude. But you can't play both of them. You can't play both tight ends. So have fun.
You can put them at flex.
Okay.
You can.
I mean, you can. I would be a little. What? Who knows? I mean, shit.
This might be the move.
It might be It might be something new. Don't doubt Lauren. I remember one year I was ripping on her the whole year. She fucking won it. Like, cause she grabbed CMC. I was like, ah ha ha, loser. And then he came out. He got traded. That was the year he got traded to the 49ers. And she just started destroying teams left and right. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna talk shit. I'm not. Stephon Diggs. Well, depends. If he got Nico Collins, that's not a bad pickup. Oh my God, it's my turn. Fuck, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Do like that. Okay. I hate this. Should I or should I go? Okay.
Are you leaning towards Kamara?
Yes, I am. Either him or should I just grab Mark Andrews and call it a day?
Ooh, that's a decision you have to make. I think Kamara. I mean, he was suspended like for the first 4 games. He balled out.
I'm gonna go with that because I want a good tight end.
Okay, so, they're getting gobbled up.
The only thing that makes me nervous about Kamara that everyone, including myself, forgets is that fucking what's his name, Tyson. Who's that like fucking tight end that throws it to?
Oh yeah, Tyson Hill.
Tyson Hill, that motherfucker vultures shit. I remember like he vultures the fuck out of like Kamara. They're like, oh, we're to the goal line. Tyson, go in. And I'm like, fucking assholes. So,
what a unique player in the league, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
crazy. That's a thing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, and it's funny because I thought like there was going to be like this trend of like a lot of people doing something like that, like where a lot of people, we got to run it tight end going on. I thought a lot of people would start doing that where they grab like the tight end or like a gadget guy who can do it all. And you really haven't seen that too much. Like Tyson Hill or Taysom Hill. I remember he blew up like
it's like week 1 or week 2. It was early.
Okay. Oh my God. So John or Rudd like texts the group. He's like, DJ and Caleb Stack at all costs. I'm enjoying this here. I mean, hey, it's not wrong. That would be, especially if you're a Bears fan, you got both those guys on there. You're like, hell yeah, let's go. But I mean,
he's got to
pick up the Bears can bear. I mean, it's not bad. I could see. I don't know. I mean, I guess we gotta. It's hard to predict, but you know, you never know if the Bears go up and they're not all of a sudden they're like, well, fuck it, we're just gonna run it. You know, DJ Moore may not be who we think he is. But I don't know. The Bears defense, I'm not too sure about. I'm really not.
He's got to get Komet. He's got to get Swift. He's got to finish his build.
Yeah, he really does. I don't think, man, if he goes whole Bears, bro, fuck. I mean, go for it, dude. Go for it. All right. I always think this too. I'm like, oh my God, they have such a great team. And then like after week 1, I'm like, my fucking team sucks.
The worst team ever. Yeah.
Like, what was I thinking? Stupid.
It's just tough because you can do all the research, but once the rubber meets the road during the draft, your plan can go awry really fast.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm not bullish on my team right now. I don't like Drake London. I don't love Devontae Adams. But they could be good.
You got the number 1 pick overall. So, like, you got an idea, and then all of a sudden you're just watching them just slowly go away. Who did he pick? Dalton Kincaid. All right, let me take a look. Who's coming up here? I kind of like David Montgomery, but I feel like his ass is just. Ooh, I do like that guy.
I found it interesting how much of a premium Gibbs got, but Montgomery still had a really good season last year.
He did, but I don't know, man. It just feels like he's going to be so tight, or I feel like he's really going to be touchdown dependent, right? To actually have a great game, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know. 30 seconds, Dustin. Shit. Part of me kind of wants to draft another quarterback, but I think that's stupid. All right, I'm going to pull the trigger. Yes. So, got a really good tight end,
and
still got my running back that I wanted.
That's great.
Although I think I'm right. I think he's going to get, as I totally ignore my thing about him getting like vultured at the line. I'm just like, yo, fuck it, let's get Kamara. But not bad. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty balanced on this team. That's cool. Got my stack. Got some really good. Got really good wide receivers. Okay, cool. So I got my core guys. So now I can have some fun. I feel like I can have fun. I don't know. The only thing is I got to wait 10 picks, dude. Fuck that. Shit. Oh, we're getting quiet over there. Are you focusing, dude?
Yeah, I'm trying to look up.
To get ahead?
Yeah, I'm looking ahead and they're going to be gone. Man.
It's kind of crazy because we're still hitting. You know what I see happening in this round coming up? I think a lot of quarterbacks are going to start going because people are going to start getting nervous. Because all I'm seeing on quarterback right now, we got C.J. Stroud, which is a good one. Still a lot of great wide receivers. Running backs are starting to get to that, like,
That's that's where I'm looking. It looks a little.
Yeah, like not. I mean, but you get adult. So yeah, you get sucks. You got to wait, but you get a double dose. You get it end round 6 and get into round 7. So
yeah.
So I wonder if Lauren just has it on. Wow, she's just in it to win it. All right, good job. Scary Terry. Okay. So it's kind of funny. I think Lauren kind of gave up on like the top wide receivers, and she just went like, all right, we're going to get like the best.
Tight end heavy.
We're going to get the 2 best tight ends, and then we'll figure it out later.
It's a bold strat.
Kyler Murray. See. I think Kyler Murray, man, I was really high on him. Still kind of am.
Black Ops 6, though. You got to watch out for that. Yeah. I know there's a track record.
I mean, but this year he's supposed to be back. He's supposed to be healthy. Zay Flowers, okay. And now, what do you?
We gotta go. We gotta go running back.
I'm really hoping I don't fuck myself with Alvin.
I think
or even Achan. I say his name wrong, but we'll see. I mean, fuck it. What are you gonna do? It's just I just want the belt. Just want the belt back. I don't care about the money.
Do it for the glory.
Do it for the glory. That's right. And I didn't see it. Who'd you get?
Montgomery.
David Montgomery. All right.
Had to. If Gibbs gets hurt, we'll be in good shape. I don't wish anyone to get hurt, but
no. Gibbs, I think he is dealing with something. Like he got a little something going on. So you may get some value in the first couple of weeks. And who knows? Maybe David Montgomery, because the beginning of the year,
goal line. He's a lot of goal line touchdowns from him.
Yeah, in the beginning of the year, I was going to say like he was 50-50 with Gibbs, and then towards the later half of the year, it was more Gibbs than him. But he's still, I had him last year. He definitely he helped me get a couple wins for sure. So,
oh man.
Okay, we're still picking, are we?
Yeah. Man.
And that's what sucks about being the first overall, because you're going to be sitting for a while. So you got to make it happen, Captain.
These teams.
No pressure. Okay, dude, you're like literally drafting my team from last year. That's crazy.
Like you made it to the Super Bowl, so
I did, yeah. So don't worry, don't sweat it, dude. You're doing great. Like I said, I have a feeling this is gonna be the quarterback run.
I hope so.
Although I don't know, because Anthony Richards is off the board. Just trying to see who's still out there still.
We got Love, Prescott, Burrow, Purdy, Tua.
Purdy. Okay, so there's still some guys on there. That's not bad. Let's go, George Pickens. All right, for the shoe. Is it Lauren's pick? Is she picking?
Yep.
Okay. I don't think. Well, maybe it is Otto. I'm really curious now. It's Otto because I don't see her little icon up. No hate towards the auto draft. A lot of people.
I think I would have been better served to auto pick without my teams coming together.
I mean, dude, first number one is always tough, bro. Because you get CMC, but man, it's tough.
And that is auto generated, correct? Or did you stack me with the first pick? Is it auto?
It's auto. It's 100% auto for sure. Yeah, I get enough people complaining to me about crap. Like I'm not handling. Look, he got good collusion.
Well, we should do that. Well, you see the things where like everyone's got to run a 50-yard dash to do the. We should do something like that.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. If we could get an actual like everybody, I want to do that. I always say it every year. Like I want to get a whole bunch of us all drafting in the same. That motherfucker. God damn you. Anyways, I kind of do it like that. I do it like that. Or do I? Okay. So at this point, do I go with another wide receiver, Rashee Rice, which is supposed to be the guy, right? Or do I go with Mozart and kind of handcuff? Do a little handcuff action. That's what sucks about fantasy.
Well, I mean, if you have both of them, then what? Like you'll have whoever. But I don't know. Rashee Rice with Patrick Mahomes, he's throwing the ball 400 yards a game.
You're damn right he is. You're damn right he is, and that's why I went, because you got to remember too that we got 2 flex spots.
Yep.
And it's still early, right? I still think can't play scared, right? So you gotta build. Like, what am I building? Obviously drafted with wide receivers, so let's get as many fucking awesome wide receivers as I can get, and just work out. Work it out. Cool thing is like I can get my pick back pretty soon, so I'm kind of okay with that. We'll see how this kind of plays off. Don't want any part of him. No. Okay. Swifty. Okay, Daniels. Yeah, we're getting kind of towards the end here, man. It's starting to get like, yeah. I knew you would take Tank Tail. That's not a bad pick, though.
Do you think Diggs is going to eat up a lot of his targets?
I hope not, but honestly, See, that's what kind of sucks. I saw this on TikTok too. Like Diggs, like really ruined that vibe of that team because it was fun watching Nico Collins and Tank Dell. Like it was fun because they were like no namers. No one like even thought of them. I don't think anyone like was. Oh, I'm going to draft them. I think they're going to be good. And then
there was a big surprise,
and they were awesome. And you're like, hell yeah. And then all of a sudden we got Diggs, who's a diva. Like I was watching. He did. Oh my god. Holy shit! Rudd is grabbing. So Rudd grabbed another Bears.
That's a good pick. I was hoping he was going to slide.
Swifty?
Yeah.
Bro, but think about your lineup. He's now got Caleb Williams, DJ Moore, Swift.
It might be a good team.
It could be, but I was like, bro.
If they get shut out, if they get like a 1 touchdown game, he's going to be in trouble.
That's a lot of people on a team, bro. That's just a lot of people. Stack, right? I'm cool with stacking, but I don't know. That's a big stack. And I'm a huge Bears fan. I really am.
I like Swift, though. I had him last year. Had a really good season.
Good. He did.
Everyone thinks he's going to regress, but who knows? I mean, Caleb just might dump it to Swift 100 times a game.
He might, especially if he's new. I don't know. Okay, there's still some value down here. I mean, I don't want to reach for any of these guys, but there's some really good guys. All right. So, 2 picks. Crap. How the fuck did Rudd go again? That's crazy. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's see if he goes with another Bears player. Who do you get?
Nope. Mostert.
That motherfucker, he's listening. Fuck you, Rudd. You dick. You motherfucker. I hate you so much. Yeah, you know what he's going to do? Oh, that sneaky fucker. You know what he's going to do? He's going to offer him and, like, a Bears player for a trade to get, like, Hurts or, like, A.J. Brown. Look, here's 3 Bears players for A.J. Brown. Come on, bro.
Are you even a real Bears fan? Come on, yeah.
I heard you like Mozart. I got him for you. Come on, dude. I'll give you Mozart for like half your team. Like that's usually his trades. His trades are always like just shit trades for my best player. He's like, oh, here's every guy on my bench that I do not plan on starting.
You're up.
Yes. He threw fucking wrench in my play. Although there was, I know. Do. Can I? Fuck. Standings, teams, 48 seconds. Oh my god. Did somebody grab him already? Where's like the little search? Why can't I search?
Right there. Search players.
Where?
Next to all players. Right there. Down. Right there. Right there. Up.
Oh. Yes.
There he is. Good pick.
Oh, thank God.
Good pick.
Whew. That's like, I'm really high on him. I think he's a sneaky grab. He's been turning heads in Tennessee, so I'm actually really excited to have him.
That was a good pick.
So, fuck you, Rudd. I hope you wanted him. Anyways, I don't think Rudd's really, I think he was just like, well, I'll take him all floor. Why not? I got a whole bunch of Bears players and might as well change it up a little bit. I wonder if there's like teams out there, like honestly, that like actually draft all Bears.
I saw a team when that was an all Dolphins team when they set the scoring record for a game or close to it.
Oh, that makes sense.
And it was crazy.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's actually, wow. I don't think that's gonna. Well, it might happen to the Bears. You never know, bro.
You never know, but I don't know.
Yeah. We got a lot of rounds left. Okay. For whatever reason, I thought we only went like 10 rounds. And I was like, no, that seems a little.
You get 16, yeah.
16 ain't going. You know what's good about actually doing this show live while drafting is that I'm not getting wasted. Because if I wasn't live right now, I'd be like, I'll sling these beers. I'm like, I don't have that luxury because I got to be like, all right, can't have too much dead air, and my time is coming up, so don't have time to mess around here.
Maybe the strategy is to pick Bears players to trade back to Rudd. Maybe that's
what I did last year. Last year he wanted DJ Moore so bad, like every week. He's like, "Come on, who do you want? Who do you want?" And then yeah, so. But I think he's smart though, because he knows I'm a huge Bears fan, and all he's got to do, like after the first game, Caleb Williams and DJ Moore have like a fucking amazing game. It's gonna be really easy to sell him high. So
I like that. I need to get some
Javonte Williams. Okay.
Gotta get some running backs here.
Yeah, bro. I think I'm in the same boat because I don't think I have. I know. A-Chain, Kamara. Okay. Not bad.
Why is Keenan Allen questionable?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Keenan Allen injury. I mean, he's old and
he's going to be the number 2, I would say. But he's fucking reliable as shit.
1,200 yards last year.
And you could always trade him to Rudd. You could always trade him to Rudd so he can add the trifecta.
There is a floor with Rudd here.
I don't know, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to trade me for Alvin Kamara because he just like fucking loves Alvin Kamara. Like that's his guy. All right, there you go.
We got the trade bait ready.
Yeah, just turn and burn, baby. Oh well, sucks to suck, Rudd. Wow. Okay. Keenan Allen. So who's up? Finding Debo. So that's Ben. Let's see who he goes for.
Man. It's been an awkward draft for me, and I'm sure it feels like it's awkward for everyone.
I mean, no, number 1 overall is the shitty. Like, I hate that pick.
I think it's the worst.
Because now you're just like, it's
just, all risk with no upside.
Yep. Because you just get like little snippets, and you're like, oh, I hope this guy falls to me, and then boom, he's gone. And then you're like, fuck, all right, who else is? And then you got to look. Everybody's got to look.
From pick 1 to pick whatever it is, 20-something. I mean, that's all the top end talent's gone.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you're literally just sitting there watching. You're like, oh, he would have been nice to have. I really wish I'd like to had him. Jaden Reed. That's not a bad pick. Oh, never mind. That's not who I was thinking of. That pick sucks, Lauren.
Trash pick.
Fucking garbage pick, Lauren. Way to go. No, I'm just mad at her because she got some of the guys I wanted. Him and Deshaun's Chalkley Stars, who's probably not even fucking drafting. He's probably just auto-drafting his little team away, which sucks. But whatever. It is what it is. Not going to win them all. Ooh. Okay. See, now it gets kind of tricky because now you're all the names are gone. So now it's more or less of like, who do I think is going to have the most upside this year? And one that I'm kind of like for example, for me, I'm really high, on actually Calvin Ridley.
That's a good pick.
I think he's going to have. He's sneaky. I don't think a lot of people had him on his radar. He's definitely somebody. Before we started drafting, I was like, oh, I really want to get him. If I don't get him, or I was like, maybe I'll get Kyler Murray and like stack him. But then that kind of changed because I saw Hurts there, and I was like, all right, let me go get Calvin at least. That'll be fun.
This is a good pick. Addison, rookie wide receiver last year, coming back for sophomore year.
Yeah, Addison. Okay, no, I gotta focus. Don't talk to me. I was kidding. No, he wasn't bad. The only thing I'm worried about is like honestly, I'm a little bit worried that here's a sneaky guy that I'm gonna grab right now. Damn, he's a sneaky little snake.
I almost picked him over Allen. which probably would have been a wiser way to fill up my draft or my roster, but he could be good.
I'm just liking what's going on in Washington. Brian Robinson got shot, so I feel like this year might be a little, a little bit better in PPR format. He can catch the ball, adds a little bit more depth to my running back, which I feel like I'm kind of light in, because I feel really confident in my wide receivers overall. Like I feel like I have some bangers on here. So at this point, I was just kind of like, before you don't want like the third string on running back on a team. Like, oh god, I hope someone gets.
You got to ride the waiver for that.
And like Jaden Daniels, he's a rookie for Washington this year. But in preseason, like him and like all the rookies actually look really good. But he was awesome. He was just like boom, 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 boom. So I'm excited for Brian Robinson to be a part of that.
He could be good. And yeah, he did. There was just a guy from the 49ers that got shot yesterday.
Who? Wasn't
it? It was one of the it was one of the rookies.
Oh. Well, that sucks. What's up, Lila?
I'm back.
You're back?
We saw Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh, great. I'm doing my show live.
I thought you were doing your podcast.
Yeah, I'm doing my podcast.
Oh.
And drafting my football team.
It's like your nighttime podcast.
Yeah. Doing it during the day. That's honestly my favorite thing to do. I'm like, you guys want to watch? You guys want to watch Dad on TV? Because I can put YouTube on TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, Dad's on TV.
Yeah.
Wow, Dad. I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Well, for kids, YouTube is legitimately TV.
Oh yeah, they're just like, oh my god, Dad's on TV. And then literally, they're just like, their interest is like 2.5 seconds. So like, okay, we're gonna go now. We're gonna go.
That's cool, but can we watch Paw Patrol now?
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, cool, Dad. No one cares anymore. All right, not liking those. Let's see. Nope. Oh, he's kind of decent. Brown. Sorry. I'm like breathing into the mic really deeply.
I'm focused up myself here, and we have
I got 30 seconds. Oh god. Who's left? Who would be like? Should I go? Shit. Okay. Okay. Fuck it. Don't want Caitlin.
10 seconds.
Bam.
Oh,
that's kind of a. I don't know. I think he's gonna be sneaky, but I'll probably say that for every round.
Who is the starting quarterback for the Seahawks this year?
Same. What's his fuzz? Here, I'll look it up. It's the guy who got his jaw broken. Like that's the only way I can remember him. But he had a really good year. I don't know. I think I have a good feeling about Njigba. I just do. But I feel like I'm going to say that for every pick. I just think he's going to be a sneaky guy. Geno Smith.
Okay.
And he had, we actually got the offensive coordinator, or the Bears got the offensive coordinator from. I'm talking to Jake.
Oh.
So we got offensive coordinator from Seattle that really developed, or I would say brought back Geno Smith, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or helped. Maybe didn't bring him back fully, but
he's relevant again.
Yeah, exactly.
At one point.
So I like that. Although there was another person that I was targeting, but I was like, he's too low. I think I can get him on the turn. So I was just kind of like, we'll wait. We shall wait.
I turned it off the TV and your computer.
What are you talking about?
I put it back on.
Was it your pick? Are you up for the shoe? Oh, it's Andrew.
Yeah,
You're trying to get ahead? Or are you
I'm
loading up your queue?
I'm just scheming right now. I'm deciding what
See,
direction I want to go here.
at least, dude, okay. This is all I got to say to you. At least, like, not everybody can see what you're doing, right?
Right, you are limited for sure.
Like, everyone can, like, honestly see what the hell I'm doing. And if I'm like, oh, I like this guy, they're like, okay.
Boom,
But
snipe.
we only got 4 people in here. So chances are it's not everyone in our league. It's probably like 2. It's
Two and
probably
a
like
couple of
JC. Or maybe it's JC and Lauren, and they're just like, we're gonna fuck Dustin up. Just kidding. I think a little too highly of myself. I don't think anyone really cares who I'm picking. They're just like, whatever. Cleveland defense. Okay.
Oh man.
Ooh, I think okay. This might be a defense run. The Jets.
Yeah.
Okay, Jets. That's a good D. Let's see who's left. Teams defenses. All right, I have an idea. Okay, I know who I'm going to pick, so it's all good. Cortland Sutton. I hate him.
Yeah, he's always.
I hate Cortland Sutton. I just do. It was like probably right when we started this show. I drafted him, and he screwed me so bad. And every week I was like, no, don't
do it.
Stay on. It's fine. Don't lose him. Don't lose him. And he just screwed me. And then like JC got him the next year. He's like, oh yeah, I think Cortland Sutton was like, dude, you're screwed. Like, I don't think he's gonna do anything for you. Like, you're fucked. He's like, no. And what happened? Dropped him. So good luck, Ben, because Cortland Sutton sucks ass. And watch, he's gonna be like the top wide receiver this year.
All out.
It's gonna be awesome. Because
I don't want to do this, but you just don't know the health of Lamar, so I gotta go ahead and get the backup quarterback.
Wait, what?
I want Jordan Love backup quarterback to Lamar.
Lamar? That's not bad, dude. Like,
you just don't know. You
don't know. Yeah, and it's like it's kind of stupid.
And Love has slid. He slid way down.
Oh yeah, that is kind of shocking because he was supposed to be like the top. It could just be because there's a lot of Bears fans. Right. And so everyone was like, fuck that, I'm not taking him. Yeah, 4 picks until my turn. I don't want to. See, that's the thing. I can't research ahead. I just have to sit here because I got 2 people in front of me. Actually, make that 4 people. And I don't want to give it away. I just don't. And I think one of them would like love, like I said, we were talking about this. People like to see me like lose my stuff, get all like mad. I just seeing like, oh, let's snipe him. Oh, watch him.
Let's piss him off on purpose.
Let's really get after him. Wow. Okay, so this has been an hour and a half show. Holy shnikes.
We're rocking. We got 4 more rounds.
Okay. Hang in there, Captain.
4 more rounds. Jerry Judy's still on the board. Another. What he was a flopper. I had him a couple of years ago.
Yeah, dude, and I don't know. I'm talking about thinking highly of yourself. That dude really thinks highly of himself. So I don't know.
Do you pick defense or do you just stream them?
It depends. In the past, I usually stream them, but the only thing is like that bites you in the ass. Especially when you get towards like playoff times, right? Mm-hmm. And usually like sometimes you need like a really good defense, and it's like, oh fuck, they already have them. What am I gonna do? So I don't know. A lot of times, yeah, I may like not even draft defense or kicker because I just want to like stack my bench too, because you never know who's gonna do what. Yes, yeah, sweetie. Look at this. Oh wow, I like your ribbon. That's awesome. You know, I love being a dad. It's awesome. It is awesome.
Yeah, I have no kids yet for myself, so I don't. That's what a lot of people say.
It's awesome. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I hate when people like when I don't have kids. They're like, you need to get kids. They're great. It's like I get them when I want. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But it's probably my favorite job. I do like being a dad. It's kind of cool. Like you're a superhero, right? Like I'm a superhero right now. Like
that's pretty cool.
They're like, wow. Oh man, mustache right. Stole my idea. I was gonna grab the Chicago D and be like, hey Rod. Hey Rod, check it out, bro.
You're up. Here we go.
Ooh, okay.
You got a minute to research.
Yep, pretty much. So I'm thinking, should I take it back up? Who's the backups here? Okay.
Tua was hot last year in terms of getting drafted early.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. He's fallen off quite a bit. I wasn't a big Tua fan last year, so I'm not a big Tua fan this year. Let's see here. What am I at? What's my time? 39 seconds. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, baby.
Dallas D.
The big D.
The big D from Dallas D.
The big D on DL's team. Honestly, it was between them, I was thinking, or I was going to go Houston because Houston looked pretty good last year. And then you started talking about, I was like, you know what? I don't know. Like, would be nice to have like one defense, a good tier defense, like starting off, and then maybe I can like start streaming if I have to.
Yep.
Because that's why. All right, so okay. You know what? I really like this shaping on my team.
Oh, good.
So 7th pick. Okay, it's kind of weird. I was 7th pick. My first draft in a 14-man league. I was 6th pick.
Yeah.
And I got to pick. We actually got to pick our own draft spots, which is kind of cool.
How do they determine? Like who?
That I don't know. That I really don't. I don't know. Might be based on points, or maybe who comes in like dead last for the year before. They're like, all right, you get to pick like where you want. But honestly, in a 14 team league, like it doesn't matter. No. Like there's no advantage at like pick 5 because you're just gonna be sitting there for a very, very long time. So anywho, I picked 6 there. I got a pretty decent team, and like I'm liking 7th. 7th isn't a bad spot. Like,
I'd be curious, like with Yahoo. I think sometimes they say it like what, like the 5th pick is most likely to win your league, whatever that they say.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Maybe I just made that up, or maybe I thought that was a good idea. But that'd be interesting. Like first pick, you have a 0 or like a 1 in 10 chance to win.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Jay. Usually first pick, it is tough, bro. It just is. You're just kind of fucking hoping for the best.
Unless McCaffrey stays healthy, and then it'll be the best thing ever.
I can see like maybe the 5th pick. That makes sense, especially like we got 10 people in our league, so you're always like the 5th pick, right?
Yeah.
So
not giant gaps, and you don't get too back end heavy from having to wait.
Yeah, you're not too anxious about anything. But this is probably my favorite day of fantasy, and then the rest is always like, oh fuck, who do I pick? Actually, week 1's pretty fun because it's like, I don't have to worry about it. I have no idea who's going to do what, right?
Yeah.
It's not until like week 3, week 4, I'm like, okay, should I drop these guys? And then I'm like, no, don't do it. Do
my favorite is if after week 1, like some random person will get 1 touchdown and they'll get like 12 points, and everyone picks him up, and he does a score touchdown for like 7 more weeks.
Yeah, well, that happened to me last year. It was like, I think it was Dak. Like every time I started the guy, he like would just shit the bed. And I was like, okay. And then I bench him, and then he'd blow up. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's fantasy. That's why
you're up.
I am up.
Here we go.
Let's see what we got left here. Nope, don't like him. Okay, I'll take him.
D-Hop.
D-Hop. He's injured, so not bad though. Like, what round are we in?
We are 11th round.
Yeah, not bad. 11th round. Got D-Hop. And really, this is just this is revenge on my uncles because this is who I wanted last around this round. I was like, yeah, okay. So, and I got Calvin. I already got Calvin. So I got Calvin Ridley. In case you never know, maybe D Hop gets really good, but he is injured. So, and he's a little bit long in the tooth, but he's really good.
A little long in the tooth.
A little long in that tooth, man. I have to send him out, make him. So we still got like three. I got 3 spots left on my bench, plus a kicker. So,
how long? Nick Chubb, what's his deal?
Ooh, Nick Chubb injured his knee. Same knee that he injured before. So
okay, all right.
So you don't know. You really don't know what kind of guy he's going to be. I mean, he came back last time really strong, but he's literally probably not going to play for at least 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
So
I'm up.
I mean,
what do you think about running backs right now? I'm up and I'm looking through here.
I don't know. I need running backs too. I don't want to give away my secret sauce. No, just kidding. Let's take a look.
Gus.
I mean, right now everything is going to be an actual, just
shot in the dark.
Yeah, shot in the dark, dude. Like Gus Edwards, he's not bad, dude. He's on the Chargers. Okay, could be pretty good. Austin Eckler, which is crazy because he was like one of the top guys last year.
Yeah, he was my first pick last year. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's really down on him.
I listened to him on a podcast. His work ethic is incredible. It was a finance podcast, and so I got a bet on the horse. Here we go. Austin.
Okay, there you go, man.
He's
old
and dried up, but we'll see. And
dude, he's on your bench at this point. You know, like
True.
These are kind of guys that you're just like, okay,
making this bet.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, well, at this point, you got to look at your team. You got to see like, okay, where am I really strong at, and where am I really weak at? Okay, wherever you're weak at this point, just load up, just grab, whoever. At this point,
I like it. Grab a rookie wide receiver too. Jared's got to throw to someone.
Exactly. And I just realized, I know. Okay. How many picks? I got 5. I'm not letting anybody know what I'm doing next. No way, dude. So how's your team looking, man? Can we look at other people's teams? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look at your team. Let me see. Okay, Lamar, Devontae. Okay, not bad, man. You got to look at the big picture, bro. You got Christian McCaffrey, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, between Christian McCaffrey and Lamar Jackson, that's going to be
we can put in some big numbers.
Against. Yeah. You got, let's see, Drake London. Okay.
I don't know. People were bullish on him, and I don't like him. I don't know why. I don't know why I picked him either.
Keenan Allen. All right. So, like, I would say overall, I don't know. That's kind of tough.
Yes, it is.
I'm just like, you're kind of dead even with both positions here. I don't know who you should go with. I mean, obviously, maybe more wide receiver because there's more depth there, right? At this point, and pretty much you're like hoping and praying on like some of these guys. So
I just got to ride the wire.
Just got to ride the wave, man. That's why you got to tune in every week.
I will.
Tell you who to grab, bro. I'm just kind of curious who's all left over. Is there any?
I need to find some sneaky stash players here.
Oh, absolutely, and I'll be there for sure. Okay. Dallas Goedert. Man, it kind of sucks. I had Dallas Goedert last year. He was like one of those top guys, and then he just like fell to the wayside. Just kind of sucks. Running backs. Who we got left? Trade? Nope. Don't like him. Ugh. Do I really want to wait for him?
No one's drafted Adam Thielen. Remember last year? He just started off red hot.
Old man Thielen?
Yeah. He's old as shit, but he's
old man Thielen? Remember Zeke Elliott? He used to be like the guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab him.
You're
know
gonna yeah, you got him, yeah.
I sure as fuck did.
You got to roll up your jersey and eat a bowl of cereal.
Yeah, because I feel like that's where I'm hurting the most, and I feel like Zeke can be that guy, right? Like I feel like he's dependable. He didn't do so bad on the Patriots last year. I think he's going to get a lot of goal line opportunities, right? Yeah. And who else do they got between him and Cooks, right? So,
yeah,
old man versus old man. We'll see who cooks.
You got to go, feed Zeke.
I hope. Maybe he comes back alive.
Yeah, I don't think that ever happens with running backs. It doesn't seem like it.
All right, I know. But, there's a couple podcasts I listen to as well, and there's a couple of sneaky guys that people mention, and I got two of them, and that was Calvin Ridley and Zeke. So, and A-Chain. So I'm like, actually, we'll see. But,
well, is there anyone else on the? I'll ask that question when it's closer to my picks.
Okay.
Sneaky stashes.
Sneaky stashes. I mean, I honestly, I guess I could get picked. Maybe didn't. Let's see. Not him.
I got one I'm semi-eyeballing here.
Rico. Maybe I should have grabbed him. Rico's been kind of like that sneaky guy. There's actually, I don't really like Herbert. Tyler Algier. No, because they got a new head coach. Last year, you had a shot with him because they didn't really play Bijan the way they should have. So I don't know. Yeah, man, it's tough, bro. At this point, like you're just there's a hope and a prayer for most of these guys. Like that's the way I look at it. I don't really see anyone standing out. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going through it. If you had the type of team where you could keep like a bench open, like maybe Nick Chubb, but like I said, man, you don't know. I mean, they're saying for 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, right? But at the same time, it's like, okay, even when he's eligible to come back, they're probably going to ease him in. So you're looking at like maybe week 7 or 8, right at playoffs. Like,
hey, if he's good, then
I mean, could be the guy.
He's got to squeak into the playoffs. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much it, man. You just got to survive enough where you can actually make the playoffs, and then once you hit the playoffs, someone grabbed him, motherfucker. He must be watching.
He's got to be.
He's got to be watching, bro.
Who?
That was Ben's brother. Son of a bitch. Man, Tyler Lockett's still hanging in there, huh? Still in here, huh? Wow.
Old reliable.
You talk about old, bro. Like, damn, he has been on the Seattle Seahawks for a minute, bro.
It is crazy.
He had 64 receptions last year for 768, and he had 5 TDs. And that's not bad, bro.
I had him on my team last year.
Yeah, that's like a cool flex spot. Not gonna lie.
What is it? Yeah, I think that was part of the reason I picked him. He's had like 13 years with at least 800 yards.
Yeah, I mean he's reliable. He's not, he's not your wide receiver 1, but he can do something.
He'll put up 7, 8, 9, 10.
For sure. Just a little sprinkle.
Who we got?
Let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see who. Oh, speaking of which, Rudd just picked him.
He's watching.
He's watching. It's like, that's a good idea. I'm going to go with him. I love me a little Tyler Lockett.
He'll be good for 800 yards. I know that. That's what I heard anyway.
There you go. That's all you need, especially on those bye weeks, man. I'd rather have him than like some random guy you've never heard of. So. Okay, who'd he go with? TJ Hawkinson.
I was going to stash him.
Yeah, not bad. He is injured.
I think week
injured.
5. Week 5
Yeah.
he was supposed to come in. I was gonna stash him.
So,
But
yeah, I
he's
mean,
gone.
if you're really hurting on that, I'm not. Not
Yeah.
me.
I would never. You could draft him if you were an idiot.
Yeah. I got him. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna go for? Let's see. Where is he at? Yeah, not him. This is gonna blow a lot of people's mind. Back up. Well,
What?
yeah, bro. I like his arm. And
Bold.
not only that, I can stack his ass. You know what I mean?
That's okay. You got the
Little
backup stack.
Stack on stacks. So, never know. Probably never gonna pull. I'll probably drop him anyway, dude. To be honest, like if Jalen Hurts gets like fucking, he should be okay. But if he does get injured, I doubt Will Levis is gonna be like my guy. Like, oh, I should go with him.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny if you look at these quarterbacks that are left. You got Trevor Lawrence, you got Kirk Cousins, Matthew Stafford, Justin Herbert, who's injured, Geno Smith, Aaron Rodgers, Taysom Hill, right? So if there's one thing to kind of keep in mind is that Trevor Lawrence, Kirk Cousins, Matthew Stafford, all pocket type quarterbacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't really have the wheels. So my trend was right.
Yeah.
Right? Like a lot of people aren't going for these guys anymore. Because like Kirk Cousins, I would feel would be picked up by now, right? And even Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, both of those guys.
I can understand why you're not grabbing Geno Smith. I can understand why you're not grabbing Aaron Rodgers, which is a little, I don't know. Maybe I should have grabbed old Aaron, but he sucks.
Yeah, you should have picked him. He's on.
Oh wow, Russell Wilson! Holy crap, Russell's still. I'm shocked that JC didn't grab his ride or die.
Lauren just took who I was gonna grab. Lad McConkey.
Ooh.
Rookie action.
Okay.
He's gone.
I've heard his name.
He's gone.
You're pretty high on him, huh?
I'll just we're just picking through the crumbs now, so
yeah, this is just like I don't feel great about this, but fuck it. We're pretty much on our last pick anyway, right?
We got two
more, right?
Yeah, I have 3 more here. Finishing out this one, and then who do we want to grab?
And then you can get your email saying how bad you suck at drafting.
I can't wait for that. I actually do enjoy reading it.
I do too, because I'm like, please let it be bad. Please let it be bad. Like if it's good, then I'm like,
I'm gonna prove him wrong. Right. That's it.
I drafted well. Crap. Like this is gonna suck.
I'm gonna have a chip on my shoulder. I'm going with the stack here. I got Love and Romeo.
Ooh, a little Dubes.
Yeah.
Little Dubes action.
And
could be good. I saw Christian Watson, but like I guess that's the homer in me. Like I honestly can't pick. It's hard for me to pick a Green Bay Packer.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, I don't want to. You suck. Especially if they're playing against, the Chicago Bears. What's up?
Who do we?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm talking to Jake. You got a messy face. You need to wash your face. What are you eating?
I'm eating puffs.
You eat puffs?
Like this?
No. Don't just jibber jabber. Say something.
Okay, fine.
Today, Junior, there's too much dead air. People are gonna stop watching.
Okay, fine.
Okay, bye.
Okay, fine. Pat Fryer move. I actually forgot about him.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one.
Me too.
Okay.
I forgot too.
Oh, you forgot about him too?
I
Okay.
forgot.
It happens.
I forgot everything.
All right, I gotta get back to this.
There's
You're cute and all, but
Is this you?
yeah, that's me. That's my face. All day, every day.
Where's Uncle Jake? Is he on that?
No, not Uncle Jake. This is Jake.
No, Uncle Jake.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Jace.
No, it's not Uncle Jake. He's my friend Jake. He's in Daddy's fantasy league.
Okay.
He actually beat Daddy last year in the championship. Remember that day? Yeah, Boo was right. Remember Dad was like in a horrible mood that day? Yeah. It's because of him. It's all because of him.
And the two other leagues too, but
yeah, in the other leagues. But really, it was your fault, Jake. You ruined my Sunday. Ooh, Luke Musgrave. Dang, that was a good pick. That was a good pick. He's going late, which is shocking because he was up there. I thought like a lot of people were high on him, but
Cole Kmet's still on the.
Thank you for letting me know that, because guess who I'm getting?
Grab him.
Suck it, Rudd. Oh, I can't wait until I get your little offer. Well, you got Cole Kmet too? Come on, dude. Come on, you can have any of my guys, please. That's not actually. I'm glad you said that because
that's a good pick.
Honestly, that's a good pick.
Yeah,
because Mark Andrews, he's injured right now. So, shit, man, if he doesn't make it to week 1,
I shouldn't have said anything. I should have scooped him up.
Yeah,
I should have scooped him up.
That's gonna be fun. All right. No, hey, careful. No. Okay, well, stay away from there. Don't go there. No. I don't know why. All of a sudden, you guys want to play down here. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get some with it.
That's always fun. Thank God. Watch the cord. I got like one of those, like I plug my cord in, especially when I do shows. I always plug it in. Yeah. Obviously, it's on my big screen, which is really cool. But I go like with the Ethernet cord instead of like Wi-Fi, just because I feel like it's faster, and I don't want the Wi-Fi to start slipping. But then my girls decided like they're gonna come downstairs and walk in front of it, go back and forth. It's fun. So much fun. Love you. Wow, I'm shocked Cole Kmet is still here. He had like a really good season, or a decent season. He got
comparing the 2023 stats, he had a solid year.
Dude, 4 touchdowns? Okay.
And now you got Caleb?
Actually, he had 6 touchdowns last year. Yeah, now we got Caleb, so
700 yards too.
Yeah, 719 yards last year. But I guess his predictions are they're really low on him though.
I don't
look. Well, it's probably I know why, because the Bears now have DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and Adunze.
But I feel like they should open him up even more for touchdowns.
But you also got I think it's Evan Ingram is on there too. So it just depends like how they're going to utilize him. But we should see. I mean, whatever. My last pick. I'm not. Yeah. At this point in the draft, like whoever you pick at these rounds, you're not going to get like nailed on. Like, oh, that was a reach. It's like freaking last round. Like, come on.
Roll the dice. It could work. It might not. You don't.
It might work. It might not. But at this point, who cares? Because I already screwed myself. So. All right, Geno Smith. That's actually not a bad backup quarterback, dude. He's mobile. Just depends on what they're going to be doing.
Yes, it's true. I'm eating these chips here in the office.
Really? He's still around?
Noah Fant.
I mean, whatever. Oh, it's probably because Rudd was hoping that no one would pick Cole Kmet. And now he's like, take it. I gotta go with Noah Fant. This is BS.
You might get a good trade. That's the only reason I picked Keenan Allen. That's the only reason I picked Keenan Allen.
And actually, Keenan Allen, that's not a bad grab, bro. Because if Caleb Williams is him, Keenan Allen can get open. The dude, he's just awesome. He's really good at getting, as long as he's healthy, but he's really good at like making people miss or finding that room to get open. And like Caleb Williams, he's pretty accurate. So that's not a bad pickup. Obviously, DJ Moore's the number 1, but Keenan Allen, man.
Well, whoever he meshes with, too.
That's true, too. And who's ever open. I mean, and Keenan Allen's known to go obviously like across the field, right? Like he's not, he's not scared to get hurt. Let's just put it that way. All right. JC's last pick is
a kicker.
A kicker. Who would have thought? You know what's funny? I'm doing the same thing myself, JC. See who's freaking left.
I'm not picking a kicker, and I'm not picking a defense in this draft.
Okay.
We're going straight stream the whole year.
What the fuck? Kickers. Give me the kickers, not my team.
You gotta backspace the Cole.
Huh?
You got Cole in your search bar.
Oh. No wonder.
I got you.
No freaking wonder. 36.
I'm gonna get my computer in a second.
You are? You're gonna get your computer?
I want the
I
pig.
feel like they're all gone.
Okay.
Okay. Because this is kind of risky. He kind of sucked last year, but
a lot of PATs though.
Yeah.
So,
and that's it. That's my lineup. I'm okay.
Scale 1 to 10. Where do you put your team? What do you as of right now today?
As of today, I'm gonna go with like an 8.
Okay.
Because I'm a little bit light when it comes to running back, but it's a solid team, dude. Like Jalen Hurts, I stacked Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. That's gonna be awesome. Marvin Harrison Jr. That was kind of like that's a risk. It's a risk. Marvin and Devon Acham, those are kind of like, ooh. I hope you're right, kind of picks. But Alvin Kamara, I'm excited about. I mean, Mark Andrews, top 5 tight ends, and then Rashee Rice, I think is going to be solid. Calvin Ridley, I think was a really sneaky guy I snagged, which I'm glad. I think I kind of like maybe have overreached on him, but I was like, I just want him, and that's what I was kind of saying before. And yeah, bro, I think we'll see about Zeke. I could see myself dropping Zeke, but I feel good. I just feel good.
Look for this okay?
What is this poll? Why does Brian do polls? Does wait, hold on, let me share this. This is actually pretty funny. Hold up. He would do this.
What's the poll question?
You'll see. Hold on. Yeah, that's it. Does Dustin suck for buying Caleb's jersey?
Yes.
Yes. 100. Yes and also yes. That's all you got is like yes and also yes.
What have you done with your Trubisky? I assume you had a Trubisky jersey.
I got them all.
Fields jersey. Okay.
I got them all. I still got them all. And you know what? Everyone tells me don't do it. Stop. Don't do it, guy. That's why. And it's true. Every jersey I get, the guy ends up sucking ass. But you know what? I'm breaking it. I don't care. I don't think it's all on me. I don't think I bring the Bears bad juju. So kiss my ass, Brian. Okay? Suck it. But yeah, man, how do you feel your team is right now? I know we're
not in love with it. Not in love with my squad, but you
gotta sleep on it, and you'll look at it tomorrow and be like, it's not so bad.
That's just me telling. So. I have 10 seconds left. I got one more left.
Oh, you're still drafting. My bad, bro.
I got one more.
My bad.
And I grabbed a rookie running back, so that's it. Draft is complete.
Okay. So at a scale, I said 8. I felt 8 was pretty good. But you, what do you think?
5.
5. Okay.
Yeah, I think this comes down to getting some good picks on the waiver wire.
Yeah, I think that. What's kind of funny is that I would say, hey, maybe you can like trade, but our league sucks at trading. Nobody does a trade. It drives me nuts. Nobody does it. I know. I offered you something last year. And the only people that do trade are like me and JC, and we just end up trading each other. I'm like, nah.
Well, I might kick you with some trades here.
Yeah. Hey, by all means, if they're don't.
No. I'm not gonna do
I'll be like, oh, here's a no guy. Oh, you want Keenan Allen? You were really high on him. Don't you want him? Give me Jalen Hurts or AJ Brown. I mean, come on, bro.
Hey, well, we'll see how week 1 goes. Maybe that'll be a good trade.
Actually, there you go. That's smart. Like that's actually good advice because a lot of these people, if they come out swinging, people are just like, they may want to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And you might be, maybe somebody's low on like a Marvin Harrison Jr. after his first game, right?
Yeah.
Could be me. And you're like, oh, okay. And then he just blows up.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it was great, Jake. Thanks for filling in. Just a couple reminders, Phony Homies. You can find us on Twitter at TweetFFG. Be sure to use that hashtag AskUsFFG. If you have any questions that you'd like to email instead of going on social media, you can hit us up at askusffg@gmail.com. Don't forget to hit up JC, especially when you're towards the end of your draft and you're feeling buzzed up. He loves your phone calls, especially medical questions. Be sure to get some pictures of some weird rash. He'd love to answer it. You can reach him at 708-655-4508. On all of our social medias, please be sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification button. So just like to thank you all. Thank you, Jake. Check out his pod. Where can they check out your podcast at?
Just type in the Land Podcast for the Exodus Podcast. You'll find me if you're interested in land or deer hunting, which I'm going to guess there's probably not a lot of crossover here, but that's okay.
Yeah, there might. We're in Illinois, bro. There's
that's
like
true.
Chicago and the rest of it. So you never know who's watching.
But
once again, man, thanks for helping us out. And I hope you guys learned something. And we'll see you